Hey guys, out here fishing the Osage today. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I swear by Bradley's Bite Enhancer. Been using it since April, I think, and it's now September 20th. And the second time I used this, Dad and I had a challenge where he was using a Nightcrawler, I was using a Nightcrawler with Bradley's Bite Enhancer on it, and I caught 3 times as many fish as he did. So since then I've become just infatuated with this. I catch way more fish with it than I do without. And they've sent me a new product to try. This one, it's chock full of amino acids, and that's what causes the fish to really just love it. They just came out with this. It's garlic with amino acids. Garlic, Bradley's Bite Enhancer. Don't chance it, enhance it. So we're gonna try this out today. Start out with a wacky rig. You can use this on anything, any kind of bait you've got. Give it a shake. Give it a couple sprays. You can really smell it's not like knock you down in the face potent, but you can definitely smell that garlic in it. And the size of that, you can stick that in your back pocket. So we're gonna cast her out here and see how it does. I know the regular Bradley's Bite Enhancer does a great job, but we're gonna see how the garlic does. And I will also I just got this also. An Orvis, well, I had it upside down. An Orvis 100. Made, prior to the Orvis, it was called Pelican 100. They're made in Italy, or were. Orvis is really well known for their fly fishing gear. But this Orvis 100 was made from 1953 until 1966. And because of the knurled handle, I don't know if you'll pick that up or not, but that indicates that this is an earlier model, so probably between 63 and 65 years old. We're going to see how well this old 3.65 to 1 gear ratio vintage reel works, and we're going to see how well the new garlic Bite Enhancer works. So enough talking, I'm gonna get to fishing. That reel casts smooth. Oh man. Well, I had one, and I lost him. Had something right up here close to the bank, and I lost him. We'll try it again. Damn it. That's bite number... Oh, I'm not even in frame. That's bite number 2. I guess I'm not setting the hook quick enough. That's bite number 3. I don't know what's going on here. Had 5 good solid bites, but I don't know if I'm not setting the hook quick enough or if it's just smaller fish. Something just jumped way out there. Try a Nightcrawler now. Oh boys. Whopper. Hey, that's a bass, guys. No, it's not. I can't see it so dark. My pliers are way down there too. Little bitty perch.
Oh no. It looks like I'm moving. Hook's right there, but I don't think I can get it out.
So there's something on there. Huh.
What is it?
Another little bitty perch. On that big bass hook.
I guess he didn't pull the hook.
He did.
Did he?
Bring that in. Is that a catfish?
Yeah.
You got a little catfish.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you need a picture of it for your stuff, or?
Oh gosh, that stinking thing. Garlic. I don't know if they can see it on this camera. Garlic, Bradley's bite enhancer, and a little. That doesn't look like a channel. Do we have?
The blue cat, I think.
That ain't a blue cat.
Or
is that a flathead? You got a little flathead, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a bullhead or what. Do we have bullheads in Missouri?
Yeah.
I never caught one.
They're usually kind of a black color. Can't tell, it's just a black, dark color.
I still got that.
Yeah, I didn't even feel him biting. I just started reeling in, and so he was a sucking on it. Bullhead or a flathead or light, awful light color.
His belly's light, but his body's dark green. Conservation agent said nobody catches catfish down here. Dad just caught this one because, where'd it go? Because of the Bradley's garlic bite enhancer on a Nightcrawler. Alright guys, we tested the new garlic Bradley's bite enhancer today. We got to the river a little later than what we expected and it got dark on us, but we did catch dozens of sunfish. I didn't get those all on film because it was dark and all I had was the flashlight on my cell phone and a little cheap $1 Walmart flashlight, and it just wasn't enough light for the camera to pick up. But we ended up catching several sunfish on worms and Bradley's bite enhancer. I was using a wacky rig there at first and I got several bites, but I think those were little sunfish or goggle eye. Their mouths just weren't big enough for the hook. But we did, or Dad did end up catching a bullhead on this, a Nightcrawler and the garlic bite enhancer. And I think it was a bullhead. I've only caught channel cats and blue cats, so I'm not familiar with bullheads. I think that's what it was. If it's not, maybe it was a flathead. Tell me in the comments. But it wasn't, I mean, it was pan size, but it wasn't really anything to write home about. But what impresses me is I asked the conservation agent this spring if that area was good for catfish, and he said no. He said people are down there all the time trying to catch catfish and nobody ever does. He runs up and down that river in his kayak trying to catch them and he can't catch them. He says it's a great place for largemouth bass, goggle eye, and sunfish. But he said you are not going to catch catfish. Don't waste your bait trying to catch them in that area of the river. And apparently they're just not using the right bait, because it wasn't huge, but Dad caught one on the Bradley's bite enhancer, the garlic flavored. So it wasn't any 30-pound fish, but I think it's pretty awesome if nobody else is catching catfish there ever, and Dad managed to reel one in on this. That, to me, this says something. It says something that he's catching them and nobody else is. So I'm going to be using this more often. I love the original, but catching catfish where nobody else can on the garlic, then I'm going to be using the garlic more often. And I think in maybe a week or two we're going to go to another spot where we know there's bigger catfish and really put this to the test. We were targeting panfish and bass today, and it got dark there, and ended up catching a catfish. So, and the reel that I tried out, 1950, what did I say? Made it. It was like 65-year-old reel. Pretty cool reel. It casts far with very little effort. Was impressed with the reel and impressed with this new spray. So if you're interested in the spray, I'll put a link in the description. You can get your own, and the original flavor works great, but I'm really digging this garlic. So there you have it. I'll have another video up using this as soon as we go to the other spot, and until then, best wishes and big fishes.